of my bank calling me again? No.
Give us money.
Yeah, the ship starts going to the north or west. My bad. After some time, the ship slowly comes to a halt as it docks with the Black Citadel.
I'll meet up with all you in a little bit. I need to figure something out.
Destination reached.
I'm gonna head off the ship and towards the Black Citadel.
Envoy will follow.
I'm just gonna stay on the ship.
Me too. I'm just
Okay.
gonna soak in the tub.
After spend about 5 or so minutes in my cabin, I follow out.
Okay. You guys board the Black Citadel. Where would you like to go?
I want to try to see if it's possible to get an audience with Queen Slay at some point.
Yeah, you guys are able to. If it's just more than you, then yeah, you're able to.
Yeah, I don't know who it is. Though.
I want to see the queen as well, so.
Okay.
I'm just tagging along because I'm part
Yeah,
of this.
it's basically everybody except for Tara.
Okay.
So yeah,
And Gestalt.
and
It's
Gestalt.
like a Stolt.
And I assume that Envoy's dicking around with this shit.
What?
Still.
No,
we came with.
Envoy's
Um,
coming with.
Oh.
Envoy's coming with you because he can't really do much with that stuff yet.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're able to get an audience with her. She's pretty much removing her armor inside the throne room.
My queen.
She actually doesn't acknowledge you at this moment. You see her ears flicker when you say something, so she heard you.
I think she's busy.
I have unfortunate news regarding Alexis Whisper.
And what is that?
She appears to be being made into a Delhi.
And where did you get this information?
From a Delhi.
She leans back on her spear, her sword at her hip. The flame is not coming forth from it. It's basically the hilt is on her hip.
Mhm.
The sword's not.
Yep.
Up. Who else knows of this information?
The party.
Her contacts.
I am not familiar with them, so I cannot make such.
And who is? Varric has met her contacts.
Yeah, I'd say they just know that she was taken. I think yeah, because I let them know that.
I might
we
have
stopped them for it.
some.
Wait,
Like,
who did
no.
you let know?
The only one that knows is his Cypher. Yeah, Cypher knows that she was taken. He has
Yeah.
no idea of anything else.
Yeah.
And Slade doesn't know anything.
No, Slay doesn't know a thing.
I was going to do that once we were done with this stuff. It's been kind of go, go, go.
That's who she's referencing right now. When she says
Yeah.
her contacts, she means strictly her underground contacts.
Not that I know of.
Well, I believe that's something you might want to get done.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
on my list to do very, very, very soon.
Alexis's part of this war is quite pivotal.
I will do some digging.
The daggers she holds may not be of any use at the moment, but we cannot predict what their use will be in the future.
And it would kind of be nice if they didn't have them.
Thanks for stating out the obvious.
That's what I'm good at.
And Alexis was a very pivotal part of your party. To
Yeah,
lose,
she was.
she's kind of looking at Olivia at this moment. To lose her is quite a detriment to you guys.
I'm just gonna
I
stare
agree.
back. Not gonna say anything.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd wish to discuss?
I can't think of anything at the moment.
I was going to ask how the battle went on your end.
Flushed out, we believe, as many as possible. Killed them on the surface, while your ship ran distraction, blowing shit up. So I'm going to assume quite well.
Excellent, then. Any other signs of Delhi on this island?
We can't say for sure. They seem to have found a way through our sensors.
That's not very good. Tell me, is there anything you know about creatures called Titans or the Dragons?
The only Titans I know of are the 3 that came with us.
She's gonna look to the party and like shrug. What is she talking about?
I'm assuming mountain tree reef.
Right. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, I'm gonna shrug. What the fuck
I'm
she
like-
talking about?
We'll explain later.
big
It's a
mountain
really
thing?
long explanation.
She brought that? 'Cause that's be fucking things up on our end.
Once again,
He
we'll
wasn't
explain.
hostile when we brought him.
He was made to be hostile. My understanding, at least.
If I may ask, have you seen technology quite like our ship before?
I've seen ideas of this ship, or of a ship of its nature, but nothing of it intact. I won't know for sure until I'm aboard it and surveyed it.
I see. That is all.
Push push chitio. She opens out her arm towards the door and they slowly open for you. Get to Cypher and Slade as soon as possible.
Do you know where Cypher is?
Last I've had knowledge of him was against the mountain.
That's gonna be fun.
And where was Slade?
Slade's still home in Freeport, I would assume. He doesn't venture outside of it very often.
What's going on at Freeport, by the way?
Bad things.
In character, you don't know. Out of character, they're making mechs.
Doom mechs.
They're not Doom mechs, you just pissed one off.
I didn't piss off shit.
Ow. Scoozy.
Everybody else pissed it off, and I was caught in the crossfire. Crossfire.
Crossfire!
That's why I said it 3 times.
You'll get caught up in the crossfire.
Yeah!
I had that song stuck in my head for an
You're
entire day.
welcome.
No, this was like 3
Hate
weeks ago. Fucking Jam got it stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, once it gets
Just
in
when
there,
I
it's really
thought I
fun.
forgot it, she brought it up again.
And it's one of those ditties that will just get stuck in there for fucking
Yeah,
days.
it's that, DuckTales, Inspector Gadget.
Yep. I think for me, it's just Crossfire's a little worse because of how fucking often you heard it back then. It's like every commercial break was a fucking Crossfire commercial.
Yep. Alright, so you guys are heading towards where? Where are you guys going now?
Well, I need to head to Freeport anyways.
Might as
Freeport?
well.
I'm going to say wherever anyone wants to go is fine, but I'm going to try talking to Timeline when I get a chance.
Sure. Well, you can talk to Timeline whenever you want. She's the whole ship, so...
Yeah, well, I want to talk to her, basically. I want to talk to Timeline about the Titans.
Mhm,
find out
I
what-
was gonna do the same thing.
Then you can do it. Their quest.
Yay!
You can both do it.
I was gonna say, you
I'll
can
be in the
come with
background.
me.
You can be there as assurance she doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah,
Girl
that's
time.
a good idea.
The fucking it up guard.
Yep. We always need Chris a part of every conversation, just to make sure nobody fucks up a conversation.
Which is weird,
But the
because I feel
one
like I
time-
fuck up most of them anyway.
I've only fucked up one, but it wasn't my fault.
Ow, 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 knee, ow, ow, ow. Okay.
I was
'Cause that
saying
was
the
the
one
dragon.
time Chris wasn't part of a conversation, things weren't asked, and he was pissed off.
What? When did that happen?
When
That was
Gestalt
Revenant-
again.
yeah, when they were
Yep.
taken.
Oh, that. Yeah, okay, well, I remember that.
And the one time that I had my conversation was the dragon, and then we kind of crashed
No, you guys didn't crash. You kind of got thrown down.
and crashed.
Forcibly crashed.
Impaled.
The ship was torn in half.
So, okay, you guys board the ship. First destination? Freeport?
Port.
Sure, let's do Freeport.
This student's never been to Freeport yet, or in Freeport per se.
We're gonna keep it that way.
I think actually that'd probably be the place where he'd be the most okay.
King, didn't the king want him for things? If the king found out about him, we'd never see him again.
Okay, now we're gonna do travel ship. Chris and whatever your character's name, Tara.
Oh my god.
Missy McMisterson.
Fine. I'm
Where do you
gonna
guys
ask-
want to have your conversation with the ship?
I'm going to
Isn't there
ask Timeline to take me to the map room.
Okay, yep, the nav room, yes.
Whatever. There's a map.
The galaxy map.
Yep, it's the nav room. It's basically a different bunch of timelines and branches coming off of it.
Great.
You know the Normandy theme's playing during there, or the galaxy map theme. Yup, it's playing in my head too. That's gonna be in my head the entire time this conversation's happening.
Okay,
Back to play.
you enter the nav room.
Yeah.
The glowing sphere is there.
I'm going to ask Timeline, do you know of the Ardent Titans? Because not the tree, the mountain, and the reef. The other
there were
one.
7 titans, did I say there were?
Yeah, there was a lot.
7.
I need to zoom out so I can see again.
They're not all marked.
I know they're not, but you have general areas, don't you?
I didn't mark out all of them because it would take all the time.
I know.
Randy's like, I've forgotten where all of them were.
No, I remember where 4
They're
of them are.
in this area.
Yes, they're in
It's somewhere
this area.
between this area.
You see this dotted
But
border?
This, yeah.
Between the borders.
And even then, I can't be. There might be some over here on the outside as well.
Actually, you're circling the furnace right now, Chris.
Ah!
Blah.
Man, this music doesn't fit this at all.
Look, if this arrow, I kind of feel like I'm massaging a nipple.
Chris?
What you doing, girl? Oh, you pointed north for me?
I was trying to slap away Chris's pointer.
I'm sorry, what was happening?
Just ask questions. I'm gonna recover real quick. Jesus fucking.
Excuse me, timeline. I was wondering if there might be somewhere that if you may have heard of these titans before.
It seems to be like the ship seems to hum for a moment, and then says, "I am aware of 11 creatures of this type."
11 creatures. Do you have a list of them?
Yes, she gives you a list.
What is on that list?
No, I was gonna say
Hold
like
on.
a fucking dot matrix printer.
I can, yes, I can possibly give you all of them. Scooby Dooby Doo, did I
Let's see, do I
name
see-
you?
Do I see the tree, the mountain, and the reef on there?
Yes,
Okay, then
that's
we're
why
gonna.
she said 11.
That would mean we
Ignore
have.
Jungle. She points out jungle, lightning, fire, earth, thunder.
Fantasy.
Shut up, Chris.
God.
Heart.
North nipple.
Okay, air,
Anyways,
thunder, lightning, fire, molten, like kind of like lava, jungle.
Captain Planet.
Going through the whole list. Ice. and some other ones I'm forgetting.
Earth.
Yes, Earth's in there.
I think I need to do one more if that's going to add up to 11, though.
Rock, probably. Earth and rock are two different things.
That's weird. Earth, rock, and mountain are all there. Alright, fair enough.
What about nature? Wasn't there a nature one?
That's
Are
probably
they
the
all
other
na-
one.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
all nature?
I don't know. I just just the ones I have labeled right now are the ones I.
It should be
We're
like
able
a
to name
lake one.
That's the reef.
Oh, what? There can only be one water one, but there's like 6 different. It's like dust, desert, rock, ground.
No, there is no desert. There is no dust. There is no ground. There's no spaghetti elemental either.
Oh, I'm sorry, but
Bullshit.
it's ridiculous that I dare question there might be a lake or river one.
I don't have a token for one, but yes, there probably might be one at the end.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Actually, yes, there is water. I do have one. Suck a dick. Ha! I saw it.
Okay. So I'm right then.
Anyways,
I just imagine it's Olivia and Timeline completely out of character, shouting at each other in our voices.
anyways, I'm going to ask Timeline
Let's go
which
quickly.
would be the closest Titan to Freeport. Or the
Uh,
general area. I
Hold on. Sorry, I'm proving a point here. Boop.
proving a point.
You can see it on the map.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool looking. Oh, play with him.
He has tentacles, Chris.
I'm gonna take him on. No, come back!
I was zooming in. No.
I'm gonna play with him over here.
Chris, hold on a second. Hold on, I gotta do something with him.
God damn it.
Here, Varric, do you see him?
Yay.
Can you see him? Can everybody see him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Chris, for letting me delete him. Because I couldn't grab him while you were moving him around like that. Okay. No, you guys weren't arguing. Yeah, she lists off every elemental or titan. If you ask which ones were the closest one, is the one you guys just passed. That was down here.
If we keep leaving them behind, it's weird.
I'm going to ask if there is one because we know there is a base near the Gold Coast over here, and then one in Darkwood.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna ask if there are any Titans in those areas.
Loading, please wait. While I look at my images and see if there would be any that would fit those areas.
Boarding.
Those areas,
It's
good.
more of a professional voice than a nerdy voice.
Well, as they say.
Not even.
No, hi, even.
Ivan.
Oh God.
Yes, she says there is one that is actually relatively close to where that compound is.
All right, I'm gonna suggest that after we head to Freeport, we try to find that Titan
Yep.
and get to that base.
I agree 100%.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask, does she know which Titan it is?
I do, but I don't know if I have a name for it.
Oh my God.
Tamlin's like, maybe.
Yeah, she's like, maybe. Like lips curling upwards, like the fucking Grinch from the special. Like,
This one's the rock.
The Rock?
Yep.
Okay. Is it gonna use self-destruct to kill my bird, Randy?
It's gonna use self-destruct and destroy your boat.
I was gonna say, I think it was more of like doing.
I was thinking the people's elbow, the people's eyebrow.
When it's rock, is it gonna play some AC/DC when we show up?
How are you guys thinking of those? Everything here imagines me a Pokemon.
What's a Pokemon?
Pokemans.
I hate you, Tyler. Anyway, report. Unless someone else has something they want to do.
I agree 100% with this decision.
Yes.
Going after the Titan of Rock, I'm all down with that.
I
Yeah.
kinda disagree, but
Why do you
Let's Van
disagree?
Halen this bitch.
I need to find Slade.
I'm not going to be around.
That's
for this.
Freeport, you
Freeport.
Yeah, that's
dipshit.
Freeport.
I thought you said the first thing we do when we get to Freeport was find this Titan.
Which is all the way over on the Gold Coast near Ardent City, on the other side of the
We need to
map.
first go to Freeport, and then once we get out of Freeport, the first thing we need to do is head to the Gold Coast and find that Titan.
Yes.
Okay. I
Freeport
heard.
first.
I'm sorry. I heard once we get to Freeport. I misheard. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's all good.
Once
I
we get
most
to Freeport,
likely
we'll
won't
leave.
be.
We're gonna get to
I most
Freeport and just
likely
turn
will
around
not
and
be-
leave.
God damn it.
Go ahead, Varric.
Go ahead.
I most likely won't be tagging along for that.
For what?
For
Adventures
I
in
have
Freeport.
to find my people. Remember?
We can do that after we attack the
we
base.
might be able to find something about your people if we need to.
I think,
Wait,
out of
question.
character, you're trying to set up that you're not gonna be here next week, right?
Yes.
It works. There's not gonna be combat next week, so metagaming it in a way. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. I was also going to say that there's a few other reasons why I need to do it by myself too,
Sure, go on.
but I'm just bringing it up now because we're setting up plans to go do something.
I'm going to ask Timeline if it can specifically locate people that are of, like, Varric's race.
We've already been over this.
Not without an orbital scan.
Damn it. Okay, never mind.
That's the first thing that we asked when we got back on the ship.
Sorry.
How do we do that?
I'm going to have to do it the way that I've had to in the past.
With your face.
With snoring in the background.
Sorry.
No, with a pen and paper and talking to them face to face.
Well, that makes sense.
There were 8 of you guys, 7 left, not counting you.
Correct.
Or counting you, 7 left.
Alright, well, we can
No, there's
drop
8 of
you-
us in total.
Oh, 8. Yes.
I was gonna say, we can
Started
drop
with
you off on
12,
the way
4
there.
died since then. There's 8 left total.
Okay, pretty much, the curtain envelops the ship, and it lurches through time. Whee! Exactly! Whee!
Arms up behind the head anyways, like wee.
Here, just Captain Dan squeeing in the background.
Isn't that almost like constant at this point is hearing all the squeeing?
You see the shores change, land masses grow and fade as a city erects itself and just below you, and you guys now appear to be hovering just above Freeport.
I remember that thing. It's like I point out the fucking Doomback. Hate that fucker.
When did that get there?
Firing main camp now.
I have no idea, but it almost killed me.
His name is Max.
This does not remind me much of my old home.
They've adopted a lot of Dell High Tech.
That's disturbing.
You could see little mechs walking around, little robots walking around the city from your distance. You seem to be
This-
wearing a tabard of sorts.
Does
This
it?
is very
Any of it look like
disturbing.
Envoy?
Not really. I'll drop what they look like.
Because I was going to say, if they look close enough to Envoy, and it's not questionable, we can just say we got him here so we can avoid the king.
Well, Envoy does look distinct enough from other Down High, and the magic thing on him kind of makes him look more different than.
It's like the only thing I'm trying to wonder is if people have personal ones and we can just say you're a personal guard or whatever.
Yeah. Because the Unit 1 doesn't look too far off.
I'm trying to think where we are.
They're on Freeport, at the Freeport.
I see that. I see it. Yeah.
You could hunch over a little bit.
Or we could just like wrap them in
Tinfoil.
cloaks.
We've done that before.
Well, give him a tinfoil hat so the voices don't get him.
There you guys go. Made them a little bit larger so you guys can see.
Yay!
The ship makes a hard right, or a hard left, and swings around towards the docks. Destination has been reached.
So actually, I'll pose this to you, Envoy. Do you want to go? Do you want to go out? Do you want to go see the sights, do things? Or do you
This
want to stay
unit-
on the ship?
This unit does not want to cause an inconvenience for the others. If staying here allows for us to maintain a better lower profile, then it is more prudent for this unit to stay here.
We're a weird group of people. We're going to draw a bunch of attention anyways.
That is not what this unit is referring to. You remember the last time that this unit went out into a more regular community.
It might be safer for him just to stay here.
I'm just asking. We could always figure out a way of making it work. I'm just asking.
I'll stay on the ship with him.
The bridge that's going towards the ship. You see a Unit 1 approach the ship, wearing a blue and silver tabard, or a purple and silver tabard.
That's new.
Asking, it stops just outside the ship and says, "Whose vessel is this?"
Waits for the captain to say something.
He's just in his room, or up. You can hear through the PA system. He's just kind of like whistling nonchalantly.
Hey, oh damn! Someone wants to talk to you. It's a robot.
Ooh, is he shiny?
Pretty shiny.
He's got clothing too. It's pretty dapper.
Help! He pretty much runs down the stairs and towards the deck, the main deck.
This is the captain.
The robot pretty much looks towards him and says that he has to register his ship and crew before undocking onto the into the city.
I kind of say it aside to everyone who's kind of nearby. This is going to be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
He,
Sure don't want to come with us, Envoy?
He asks who is aboard his ship. And he replies, "Well, I have a giant kitty, a little kitty, a big lizard, a skinny pale guy, a chick with huge knockers, and a shiny robot."
Olivia's like, I'm not a shiny robot.
I have a name.
I'm more like, I'm not that small. I'm definitely not a kitty.
Olivia's looking at her chest. Are they not big?
You hear,
Envoy is probably not inside at the moment, but
you can hear PA. You can hear everything.
well,
Malik
no,
looks at Olivia.
Oh no,
Yes.
no, I'll say Envoy can hear, but
Yeah.
it's like, this. But Envoy is staying silent for the time being while the inspection is going on.
Why is it that I had the most normal description out of the entire party?
Really? Chick with big knockers, and you're like, oh, the pale, skinny, dead guy, and you're like, what a normal thing. What,
You just
No,
said a pale
cat-
skinny.
He said pale
Yeah,
skinny
he
guy.
didn't
He
say
said dead.
You kind of
And a
lucky
great
about it.
ass. And
and I'm
and
not dead.
he asks for what's the the ship's purpose, and he replies with, "Blowing shit up
Not the city. Not the city.
Malik just face
Definitely not the
palms.
city.
and moving really fast." Oh, and make sure to jot down, "I love lasers." Because I love lasers.
wasn't I right? Is this pretty hilarious?
Just gonna say it. We've got a laser. FYI.
Yes, and I love it.
Malik walks up to the unit and asks him, "Is the man in the golden armor around by chance?"
Who?
Malik raises his eyebrow, kind of. The man in the golden armor.
No man of that distinction is inside of the city. Do you even know Ariel's dead?
I doubt he does. I mean, you're saying he
Everybody
did,
keeps saying that the king. So you would have raised question about that.
right?
So, but yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah.
What has happened here?
Oh God, I forgot you need history lesson.
Yeah. Okay. Party fills you in. You now know that Ariel exploded. Well, no, she just got shot.
Yeah.
In the back of the head. And Cypher is wearing her brains as a hat.
What?
Spaghetti.
Was or is?
I don't know.
Because one is distinctly,
I didn't think Cypher was.
distinctly
that
more
bad.
disturbing of the other.
He was splattered, okay?
He just forgets to have time to clean. He's very busy.
Cypher's like, well, it looks pretty good, I guess. I can pull this off.
Oh, I don't know if I want to go there or not.
Don't.
Always go there, Randy.
Well, no, because I don't know if I remember the name. It looks like Kennedy's wife. He looks like Kennedy's wife.
Jackie Kennedy?
Is that her name, Jackie? I was thinking it was.
Ooh, that is pretty terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys upset about Jackie Kennedy jokes?
No, it's
Just covered in fucking.
brains.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering the documentaries I've seen about that. I've seen that scene way too many times.
She's like climbing on the back of the car, picking up the pieces.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of fucked up, bro.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Randy didn't kill her.
But okay.
How do we know that? Tinfoil hat.
She even
Because
did.
Randy wasn't around.
I wasn't alive then.
Time travel. Duh. Tinfoil hat.
As far as we know, he wasn't there.
The
Grassy knoll, man, grassy knoll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but the pretty much the let's say the droid, pretty much registers everybody under the names that were given to him. So basically, you guys are your names are descriptions.
Oh God.
So,
I have a resident of Freeport. I am not Large Kitty.
I'm pretty much.
but
a
I
lady,
don't
so
even
I'm pretty cool
look at
with
me.
it.
I don't even look like a small kitty right now.
But you are a small kitty.
Olivia's pretty
I can
cool
just
with going
imagine,
as
oh, damn,
huge
whisper.
knockers.
Yeah, chick with huge knockers, whatever.
That's like half the people here, probably, in the city.
And he asks how long's your the stay, and he says, however I damn well please. And scoffs up stairs.
Have fun with your lasers.
Rude ass robot.
It was not even dapper.
Fairly dapper.
He needs a top hat and a monocle. Stat.
See, 6 out of 10 on the dapper scale.
It's not dapper.
The
enough.
robot pretty much proceeds to well, who's first in line to get off the boat?
Malik.
You will
I'm, like,
have
right behind then.
you will have to register your robot.
Very well. The robot doesn't leave the ship, though.
But he is still inside city limits. He must be registered.
If this unit must be registered, it might as well leave the ship in either case.
I will note I will going to be staying on the ship.
You just want to
Okay.
know his name, right?
No, that wasn't requires. Envoy will move from the navigation room up to where everyone and
The main deck.
The main
Yeah.
deck.
He will need to be classified.
Classified.
How does classification? What is the methodology for classification?
This unit is not privy to that information.
Understood. Where does classification occur?
Main palace.
Well,
Not a fan of this anymore.
This will, to be fair, out of character, Envoy doesn't know about not going to the main palace here or otherwise.
Yeah.
So, understood. It would appear that we must move to the main palace in either case. Envoy states looking over to Varric and Terra and Alec.
Okay.
I nod.
I'm going to stick to Envoy like glue because I understand that the king is going to be curious about him, and that's bad.
The classification may happen at any point before your departure from the city.
So we can leave him here and have him registered or classified later?
Correct.
He has ship repairs to do at the moment.
Yeah.
Please don't say it like that in the future, damn it.
Whatever he says.
My insight
Not
check
much
is
better.
tingling.
God damn it.
No. All right.
Lying detected.
The unit 1 moves over to the side and pretty much allows you guys to get off the ship.
Let us know how the repairs go later on, Envoy, okay?
Understood.
Skitch, do you want to head out?
I was actually hoping to go into the city because I have 20 minutes left until I have to leave.
You can go in. You can still go into the city. I
Oh,
gave
you
you
have parts to get, right?
I gave you the option to do either or.
Yeah, I was gonna say I will. I have about 20 minutes left before I have to leave. So
Yep. You can. Yeah, you can still go with them.
yeah. So
And you can just leave to say you're gonna
Right.
go do repairs when you have to go.
yes.
Okay, so Envoy goes off the ship. All right, just go to the palace then.
Well, I don't think
Or-
they're gonna go. Well,
The Slade shit.
well.
Whichever one you guys want to do. Go ahead.
Let's just get
As you kind of walk away out of earshot, I'm like, you need to learn to lie quicker and better.
Yeah, line's not my strong suit.
This unit is aware of that.
This just don't need backsass from a robot.
Don't you sass me, robot.
You guys hear giggling from the intercoms again. Looking back, you see Odam playing at the console of the ship, acting out like he's in a battle, playing with the wheel of the ship and pushing buttons, making his own sound effects.
Can I
Thank
join? I
God
can
the
be
ship is
enemy
smart
ship.
enough to not let him do shit when it's not working.
All right, you said Gestalt, you had to go too.
Yeah, I'm about to fucking faint right here, so I'll keep Dan on. I'll stick around with Odam.
Okay. All right, man. You have a
I'll
good
be
one.
the enemy ship. All right. Good night, people.
See you.
Night.
Nighters.
Okay. Where you guys want to go?
Yeah, I don't
Who's
know.
the leader? Who's the leader of this group?
I'm gonna try to find context to the underground.
I'll try to help too, because at least
You
I've
can-
been here a few times.
You
for
can
that.
find a guy that works to the Undercity quite easily here.
Hi, remember me?
No.
I'm the dragon person.
Stabs you in the eye.
I probably know a few people that can find, and I'm sure I've heard the name Slade before
No.
growing up. No.
Nope. Nope. Slade is a name that, you would have never heard on your own. Because Alexis did everything in between. She was the go-between, not Slade.
I meant just growing up in the slums.
Nope.
All right.
No, again, Alexis was the go-between for that.
Yep.
She was the reason you never heard Slade's name, because generally if you needed something done, you went to her.
But you know of Slade because you just heard the name from
Saya.
Saya, so.
Yeah, but like we need to see Slade.
Mm.
Okay, if you find a contact, and you just say we need to see Slade, they turn you away immediately. And start walking off.
We need to see Alexis.
We have news about Alexis.
I'm just hoping the name Alexis would do anything.
Well, the name does do you something. Follow me. And he takes you through one of the, pretty much like the, sewer drains into the, Undercity. Through some winding tunnels.
Yeah.
Sorry. You guys make it to a, large open room with a, steel door at the end of it. He knocks at it, and, the door slowly opens. And you see a man sitting at you see a masked man sitting at the or no, he's not masked because he's at home.
Yeah.
So you would see a older man, probably in his 40s, sitting at the chair, wearing the armor that you guys have seen before, black and red, mild or goatee, his feet up on the desk, reclined back in his chair. And he looks at Varric and goes, "What information do you have?" And get in here
Well-
and shut the door.
Yeah. It's like Arg. A second. I looked at Malik. It's like, you know what's been going on with her more than I have lately. Unfortunately.
I'm assuming you must be Slade.
Congratulations on figuring that out. What's the information?
Alexis has been captured and is being turned into a Delhi.
You don't know that?
I am making assumptions.
Yeah.
Very
I know.
educated guesses. if
All
you
we
will.
know is she's being dissected, I think.
Did you say that in canon?
Sure, why not? We know for sure she's being dissected.
Do you really want to go down that road?
He needs to know.
He stands up and puts one hand on the hilt of one of his daggers and says, "Are you sure of this information?"
A Delhi merged images into my brain. I'm still not exactly sure how, but I saw her on a table, cut open, in many places, still alive, while swarms of Delhi infested her.
He pretty much lurches forward in pretty much at a blinding speed. Varric, you feel a poke in your throat.
Nope,
And
knew this was coming.
looking down, you see that there's a very fine dagger pressed in between, or you can feel it pressing in between the scales
Mm-hmm.
of your neck, and
Is
saying,
he attacking Varric?
"It's not in him.
Hold on.
No, I know what he's doing.
I know too.
It's not poking into him."
It's ready to.
Yeah, it's very damn close. You can see a bit of rage across his face, and says, "You idiots were supposed to protect her."
I know.
It was a
Competent
teleportation.
pieces of shit. I ought to kill you right here.
Kill us and we can't get her.
Shut up, you little cat. No. Nobody can reach her. We can't traverse that.
How do you know?
And you dumbasses allowed her to be captured. Do you know what she's worth this war?
I have a fairly good idea.
You can pretty much see his nostrils flaring as you can tell he's really resisting the urge to push that dagger forward.
It's like I'm like looking in his eyes during this too.
now you feel you feel that there's another one poking you into the side, in between the buckles of your breastplate.
And if you kill him, what would this accomplish?
My own satisfaction. And I wouldn't just kill him. All of you were tasked with this. And all of you failed.
Not everyone here was.
Malik had nothing to do with it. He was just the one who saw her.
So I should just kill 2 of you.
It would be fair, wouldn't it? I'm saying please don't, but I understand your anger.
And what's your plan to get her back? Because it's impossible. Cypher is the only man that can possibly do this. Well, there is another, but he can't be trusted.
And we already know the other, and we know he can't be trusted.
This
Actually, there might be potential in reaching
this envoy will actually speak at this point.
Oh, goodness.
This unit has been told that it possesses an essence that is similar to both Cypher and potentially this person that cannot be trusted. Perhaps it is possible for this unit to be used as a conduit of sort to allow for such transportation.
Oh, crap, I forgot you were involved in this. Poopy dick.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's so
he-
blinded by rage he
hold on.
didn't even notice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. After Envoy piped up, Slade turns his attention to him. Very, you can feel the dagger slowly leaving your throat. As
I'm just gonna take a look at them and go, I don't feel like doing anything about this. Like to myself.
and the one from your side, you feel that one completely disappears as he points it towards Envoy and says, "You were probably a part of this."
I'm going to step in between and
No.
say, stop.
He was not.
Please listen to us.
He had nothing to do with her capture.
Can you say that definitively?
I can tell you what did capture her.
We did most
I
likely
don't give
kill.
one shit what got her.
Can we at least tell you what happened?
That's not going to change the outcome of what happened, is it?
No, but you can at least understand what happened, so then you can see that it was not his fault. It was
All
Yeah.
of your faults.
not his, though.
Who, Envoy?
Yeah.
He was part of it. Part of the group that was there, so.
He's saying that we're all in the same amount of fucked.
Because
Yes.
the fault is not that. The fault
Oh, I
is not that-
understand.
well,
I'm just trying to get the blame off of him, so then he can listen to us for 5 seconds.
So we can keep the blame on Varg.
Yeah.
No, keep the blame on me. I don't even care. Just not
Varg's
on.
shockingly okay with this.
this envoy will just simply assert, it's like, who is this person that you speak of that you cannot trust?
Oh, you asked that to him?
Yes,
You already know him as the unknown.
Yeah, we
Indeed.
just met him like an hour ago.
and that confirms this unit's supposition. The last time we encountered the unknown, it stated directly that this unit possessed an essence magically that is similar to both Cypher and himself. Therefore,
Congratulations, you're part Dalhai, part magic. That doesn't possibly change your allegiance.
my allegiance was only to Alexis.
Then you failed. Just as these two did. I'm gonna give you all one chance, and one chance only.
Understood.
You bring her back, and if you don't, I'll kill you all.
Understood.
Every last one of you. And he looks to Varric dead in the eyes, and he says, and I'll finish what the Ninroka started. I'll make sure you understand what I feel, and I'll take everything that all of you care for and destroy it.
It's already happened to me twice.
Well, then it won't be shocking when it happens a third time if you fail. I'll get out of my sight before I change my mind.
I kind of just stand there still staring until the dagger retreats from my throat.
It already did.
No,
Still there.
I wasn't having it jabbed into him. I just
Yeah, it's
relieved the
pointed at my
pressure.
throat.
Yeah, I relieved the pressure on it. The one that was in his gut the one that was poking through his into his ribs was removed and pointed at Envoy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he lifts it just enough to where you think that you'll make it out of the room without dying.
Yeah. That's why I'm not doing anything but just staring at him.
The door opens.
And I leave.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear him shout from down, as you guys leave, don't come back into this city until you have her.
Okay.
Well, once the door closes. Well, we're fucked.
You, the door slams shut, and two black wisps of smoke seem to appear next to you for a second, then disappear.
Well, we need to
Um,
find Cypher.
Chris knows what those are.
Yep.
Guessing we're being tracked?
Sort of.
Let's just say someone else who's in the doghouse now is on your case.
Oh, great.
I think I know who they are out of character.
But, okay, where are you guys headed off to?
Well,
The
we're heading
ship?
to Fuckville, but what about for now?
The ship.
I have to register Envoy.
We can just leave. I'm pretty sure that'd be okay.
I'm not leaving.
No, technically we can't leave until... Because if we leave without me being registered, that will create more problems.
Yes.
You'll become a hostile ship.
Yes.
Yes.
Because we don't have a laser that can destroy it, nor...
We're also
We're
going
not
to make enemies
attacking
with
the
entire
city.
cities
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
in a war.
We are not welcome here from the government or the Undercity.
We
need
don't
to
know
leave.
that we're not welcome here from the government yet. So, I
We
mean,
make a pretty safe assumption that if we leave here with Envoy, we're not going to be okay with the government. Because the king is going to want him.
all right. Well, I mean, Envoy is
I'd
going
rather
to
not piss off an entire city. just
Envoy is going to want to go to the castle to get
Mhm.
registered because its main intention is to reduce possible issues, and since it's already known to be here, it kind of has to do that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's go. I'm just going
It's
to be prepared to bolt.
he's been reported that there's another robot on the city, and if he goes unaccounted for, there will be hell to pay.
Because there isn't enough already.
So you guys make your way through the city, finding yourself at the base of the palace. You see a sign above one of the doors that says component registration or unit registration.
Is it like on the way there we're like saying like we need to stick with the whole ship repair bot thing?
Envoy just acknowledges that. So
Okay.
Can we somehow mask your magicness a little bit?
unfortunately, anyone with arcane abilities would see through such a ruse easily.
Do we know if the robots? Well, never mind.
We also don't know who's going to be doing the registering. I'm
Yeah,
just
that's what I was
mentioning
gonna say.
things.
If it's a robot, I don't think it could sense arcane stuff. But
You guys go inside?
I think we kind of have to. We're here.
Okay. Upon entering, you see a bunch of deactivated units, Unit 3s, sitting up against the wall, and a man tinkering with them, and a desk with a middle-aged man sitting at it.
Hi, we're here to register.
Yes. Let's see what you have.
Envoy steps forward.
He's a tall one.
Yeah, he's, to help fix our ship and whatnot. He needs to reach tall things.
What city does he hail from?
Trying to remember what city did we find him in.
Trent.
Trent, yeah. We first got him from Trent, but we've made modifications since then.
Oh, what a pity. It must have been Trent's first unit.
Yeah, kind of
Yep.
sad.
They were leagues behind this Freeport, last we knew.
Yeah.
Yes, well, bring him inside, and he motions towards another room. And we'll begin classification.
Okay.
You guys head inside the room. The man also asks Envoy to please remove your weapon, please.
I'll take them.
Envoy does so, and this is the time I'm going to have to kind of step away. So
Okay.
you guys can sort of play out, but you guys have a good night, and I'll get it caught up on what happened afterwards.
Sure.
Catch you later. Have a good one, sir.
Cool.
See ya.
see ya.
Okay. Envoy's gonna go moot for a little bit, and
They take off his voice chip as well.
yeah,
Power down.
yeah,
Man,
they
he's
power
talkative.
they power him down, and go over him, saying, "This one's quite strange.
Yes.
He doesn't seem to be powered normally. I can't find his cells. Do any of you know where these may be located on this type of unit?"
Unfortunately, no. The person who made the modification is still on her ship. You heard about how kind of crazy it is, right?
Oh, you're the giant lizard man.
Yes, I am Giant Lizard Man. How are you doing?
And you're...
I'm small kitty.
Okay.
That would be great if he was like, "You don't look like girl with the huge knocker."
I was debating that one.
I already knew where it was going, so I just answered.
And you're Big Kitty.
I have a name.
Not
Well,
on this list.
technically we must refer to people to the list that we are given, so I'm sorry, Mr. And looks down back at the note and goes, Big Kitty.
Call me Mr. Faulkner.
Mr. Fluffles?
Do you want to have a tongue much longer?
Let's not do this
I-
now.
Alex, just shush.
I don't think you'd really like to try that here. But, to continue this classification, I must bring in a secondary person to help me figure this out. If you would just give me one moment and wait here.
Sure.
After about 10 minutes go
I was
by...
gonna say, as soon as he leaves the room out of earshot, I'm like, this could go bad very, very quickly now. Let's see
Yeah.
who he's probably bringing in. We'll still play this out, but oh god.
Mm-hmm. Bad.
After about 5 minutes go by, who's met Akima?
I believe I have.
I don't think I have.